here with this year's champion for the Super Stocks here up at Oswego Speedway, Garrett Zacharias. Garrett, talk us through your year, you know, how it was, your finishing positions, all that.
Yeah, it was a crazy year, man, especially tonight at the Classic. Started off, I think the first race was in May up here. We came up here just to try it out and try to keep the winning streak up here alive. And I think we started 10th that night, pretty deep. And then started 10th and drove up to 3rd that night. And that's where we ended up. And then we went back to the shop, worked on some things, and then came back here for the Twin 20s a few weeks ago there, about a month ago I believe it was.
Something, a couple weeks to a month, yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks, and I think we started 3rd that night, and then we got up to the lead by lap 5, just kind of riding there the first feature, and was looking to win that one, but with 5 to go, just got too free and had a guy get by me, the X car there, and we kind of went to work a little bit in the pit area before the second feature, and they inverted the top 12, so we started with 11th, and just drove from 11th to the lead. Well, actually, we drove from 11th to 8th, and then we spun all by myself there into 3 with like 10 to go there, and drove from 15th to the lead in 10 laps to win that one. Finally got that monkey off our back, and then tonight was crazy, man. Like, we were racing for the points lead. We had 4 guys in contention for that, and we were up front just kind of riding there in second behind the 20 car. It was me, him, and Bennett just kind of riding the first 25 laps, and we came off at 2, all 3 of us there, single file, and oil got put down by a car that blew up a lap before, and no one knew. We came off at 2 and we all wrecked, and I got out of the car, looked at the damage, I said we could probably fix this, and I came down pit road, we changed our flat, and then we got back going green there, and I realized I didn't have a brake pedal anymore, and my both front tires were pointing different ways, and the steering wheel was all cockeyed, and it was just a mess. And once I figured out how to drive it, we went from I think 14th to 3rd. So I mean, overall it was a great year here. With not having a points race here in about 20 years, to get it and to achieve it is a huge goal of mine, and I'm glad we got to do it this year with podium finishes all the way around.
I would say tonight's night was definitely one of those survival of just any means necessary, it seemed like, between you and Cryon there, and he had issues. Just, it was a crazy night for your guys' class tonight.
Yeah, I think the first 14 and 15 laps was just wreck after wreck after wreck. We'd go double foul, we'd go single foul, we'd get 1 lap in, go yellow, get 5 laps in, go yellow again. It was just kind of saving your stuff there, and it was looking to be like they were going to even cut the laps for us, they said on the radio, and I'm kind of glad they didn't, because that helped me out in the long run, because we got wrecked on lap 25, so we had a good 25 laps to get back to the front, and we didn't win the race. You know, we won't always win the races, but to come out with a somewhat decent finish and with a good year here and win the championship is a good goal as well.
Yeah, definitely one of those. Didn't necessarily win the battle tonight, but you won the war, so.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing for sure, and I'm proud of my guys, Craig Ward and Tom Cornell. They bust their butt all the time, every day in the shop for me, and they do a lot, and I wouldn't be where I am today without them too, and it's a whole circle that makes this deal go together, and I'm just great to be able to drive a great race car.
Anyone else you want to thank besides those guys for, you know, helping you get here and, you know, achieving a goal, it sounds like?
Yeah, first off, all my sponsors, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Hotto Livestock, Dream Vacations with Keith Goodwin, they came on board this year. They were here for one of our wins last month. Chris Zacharias, my uncle, for owning the car. Moose Racing Engines for the power plant. I think I said Hotto Livestock, they're on the hood this year again. All my fans, all my friends, family, girlfriend. Again, Tom Cornell and Craig Ward for all their hard work. And you guys for all the media work, and Oswego Speedway for giving us a place to race.
Are you going to wind up racing anywhere else, or you doing any of the ARCA stuff here? I know you dabble here and there on other things as well, so.
Yeah, so the ARCA deal didn't really pan out this year with our funding and what we wanted to spend and get through the year this year. Kind of was a pick and choose year, I should say. I think we've only ran about 12 races this year, and a lot of guys have ran 20 plus. So it's just kind of been a budget year, and we're just kind of seeing what we can run and what we want to run. And when we go to a place we want to win, you know, we always want to compete good, and that's when we want to go to these races. And we got 2 more up at Shangri-La 2 Speedway that just opened up in Barton this summer. They got 2 more races up there, one in September and one in October. So those are our next 2, and other than that, that's kind of it. And then full bore for next year with our late model and then the super stock as well.
That's great to hear you're going to Shangri-La. I went there earlier in May. It was a fun track to go to, something different, and just seems like that place will eventually, if they can get the ball rolling, can be, you know, something special.
Yeah, no, for sure. I remember when I was a little shit running around. My dad used to race there about 10 years ago, they used to run there every week, you know, modified, super stocks, everything, and it was abandoned for about, I believe, 10 years. And it's cool to see it back open up and be able to race on the track, and have the car counts are decent. They're growing every time we show up there, and it's a good group of people running it down there at Evergreen. They're kind of hosting the deal there, and I think hopefully it works out for next year. I don't know anything about that, but I'd like to get a win up there. It'd be pretty cool, and just keep the ball rolling, and hopefully everything works out.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the year, and we'll see you next.
Thank you.